Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, I will be documenting putting together my GalaxyCon cosplay, and I will also vlog GalaxyCon in this video. So, excuse the fact that I sound sick. I've had the flu. And I mean, I was procrastinating before I had the flu, but having the flu did not help. Today is March 9th, and GalaxyCon is the last week of March, and we're going on Saturday. So that is March 29th. So, 20 days. We is my friend group. Me and my boyfriend, my friend group. We went last year to GalaxyCon and cosplayed then too. We were One Piece characters. So this year we're One Piece characters again, but this time we're villains, which last year I was a villain because I didn't know we were doing One Piece again. I'm a different villain this year. This year I'm going to be Miss Wednesday. So I'll put a picture on the screen of like the outfit I'm going for. And I have done pretty much nothing so far. I thrifted a pair of white jeans because I'm wearing pants instead of shorts because I'm always cold. And then I'm borrowing white boots from my friend because she has a pair of white boots that are perfect. And that's it for what I've done so far. I'm planning on making the shirt and the jacket. And then I'm buying a wig. And then I'm also going to make a tote bag to take with me. So I have the fabric I bought. This is what I got for the shirt. I don't know. I thought this was like the best I could find in store. And then this is the fabric I got for the shirt. I have two chunks because I got 2 yards and then I got an extra yard. It's not quite the correct shade of green. This is more of like a mint green or like a teal, like teal and mint combined. And I feel like the anime is more green than like the blue, but this is the closest I could find. And then I also have Sherpa for the collar, which is just in my closet right now because right now I'm going to start on the tank top. So this is one of my tank tops. I'm not using a pattern for any of this, by the way. I'm winging it. And that is very bold of me to say, considering I don't know what I'm doing. I have been sewing for like 6 years, 7 years, but like not regularly. Sometimes I go months without sewing. Recently, it is March, and I'm talking about October. I did make my Halloween costume. And I also vlogged that, and it was a mess, and I was following a pattern for that one. I mean, I changed the pattern a lot, like I didn't follow it exactly, but yeah. So anyway, I'm winging it. So this is one of my tank tops that I am basing the shirt on, and I'm going to start on it tonight, but it is 6 o'clock, which is my dog's dinner time. So I'm probably only going to cut the pieces. So anyway, I just thought it would be fun to vlog, like putting together my costume, because I enjoyed making the sewing vlog I did before of the dress I made for Halloween. And then last year I vlogged part of GalaxyCon, because it was the weekend of my birthday, so I did like a birthday vlog. And I just thought I'd kind of combine the two and put my costume together and then also vlog GalaxyCon all in video. Anyway, but yeah, I'm also making a tote bag because I want to carry a bag, but I want it to be like in character. So I thought I could make a tote bag and do like an image transfer on it of a symbol, because Miss Wednesday is part of this like secret organization. So I was going to put the symbol of the organization on a tote bag and carry a tote bag. So it's like in costume, but it's like I want to carry stuff with me. I also got a stuffed animal of her little duck person in the picture, Karu. So I did get like a stuffed Karu to carry around, which is cute, I think. Anyway, I need to hurry up and get something done so I can go feed my dog because he's probably upset and wandering around for dinner. But I want to get something done today because I don't have much time. It's also like my birthday is soon. It's actually related to what I was going to talk about. Since this is the only vlog I'm doing this month, I also am going to document getting through the Hunger Games books because the next Hunger Games book comes out on my birthday, March 18th. And so I just finished the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes Friday, listening to it. And then today I started the Hunger Games So I'm gonna try to get through the trilogy in the next 9 days before the new book comes out. So I will be listening to that at work and while working on this. But like I said, it is my birthday next week. So I'm booked all the weekends until GalaxyCon. So I'm not sure when I'm going to make this. And definitely not when I'm going to make this, because that is going to be a whole nother story than a tank top. But anyway, yeah, that's why I want to get something done tonight, even though I don't really feel like getting anything done. God, I hate washing fabric and then this. But yeah, I pre-washed and dried my fabric and I briefly ironed it. It's still wrinkly, but it's flat wrinkly at least. I'm just yapping to avoid sewing. So I'm gonna get started now. I think my AirPods are dead. I will just listen out loud.
Gail and I agree that if we have to choose between dying of hunger and a bullet in the head, the bullet would be much quicker.
Okay, so it's a week later. It is now March 16th, and my GoPro died at some point while I was filming before, which was fine because I wasn't doing anything good. My GoPro is still not wanting to work. I'm charging it even though I already charged it, so I'm on the regular camera. So I don't know what kind of angles I'll be getting today. But, yeah, so I sewed together the thing that I lazily cut out, and it's a mess. It's really sloppy and it does not fit me. It's also like not stretchy fabric versus like the tank top I'm using as a guide is like, you know, stretchy. So anyway, I decided that that did not work. So I traced it onto paper. So I'm going to trace it on the fabric and try cutting that out and sewing that together. I really thought the tank top was gonna go better than this, and it's not. So yeah, anyway, book update is that I'm on Catching Fire and I'm almost done with it. I only have an hour and 36 minutes left, so I'll probably finish that today. My goal for today is to finish the shirt and start on the jacket. So I went to Walmart and I just got like a shirt on clearance that has a collar and like cuffs. And I'm going to take it apart and then use the fabric pieces to cut out the fabric, because doing sleeves and a collar is more than I can try to attempt from a shirt, because clearly it's not going well. So after I finish this, I want to at least take this shirt apart and start looking at the pieces is my goal for today. But I'm feeling tired. I don't really feel like doing it. But I really wanted to get a lot done today, so I need to get it done. And it's currently 4:10. Oh my gosh. All right, so that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna cut this out. Sew the shoulders and sides to try it on. So I'm gonna play my book. So it doesn't fit. It definitely looks better than the other one. But this, like, even though I added an extra inch of fabric on both sides, which I only did like a quarter seam allowance, so that's an extra 1.5 inch width, I couldn't get it over my boobs. And I don't know what to do because I used most of the fabric already. I really underestimated how much fabric a shirt would take. So I don't know what to do. I do plan on wearing a jacket the whole time. So if I could get the front to be this fabric, technically the back could be a different fabric. And I don't think I can buy more fabric because I did buy this from Joann's and they are unfortunately going out of business. So this fabric could be gone by now and they might not be getting more back. I don't know. I don't even know how I would find it again. So I'm stressed. I just really didn't expect this fabric to be so not stretchy. See, like I asked myself why I always buy so much fabric. Like I always buy so much extra fabric. And I'm like, I don't really need all this extra fabric. The answer is because I'm bad at sewing and I mess everything up. And that's why I need extra fabric. So I did not get extra fabric. I guess I will take this apart so I have the front, and I will pull out some fabric from my closet to make the back. And I guess I'll just use like black fabric because I have some like black like lining fabric, and if it's just the back, no one will see it. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I made the back out of black fabric. I added so many extra inches. So that's where we're at. And then I tried it on and I tried to put pins in it, but then taking it off, the pins kind of didn't stay, especially the ones I put on the back while I was wearing it. And I just dropped a pin somewhere on my floor. Where did it go? So it's really wonky in the everything, but that happens when you're a person with boobs. I am really stressing out about this. And it is 5:39 now, so I need to like, I don't know, I need to feed my dog, and I like to like lay down and rest for the night after feeding him. Like, I don't know, there's just something about it where I'm like, okay, it's dinner time and then it's relaxing time, but I feel like I already ate for the day because we got Chipotle when we were out running errands. So that'll fill me up the rest of the day. Okay, first of all, ignore how I look because it's a hair wash day and I'm not doing that until later. So I kind of just got started as soon as I woke up this morning. It has been a week since we last spoke. I've been in my room for a while sewing, but I was not working on this. We're celebrating our niece's birthday today, and she's into Pokemon cards now, so I made her a Pokemon scrunchie and coaster. So that's what I've done today so far. But now I'm gonna actually get started on the costume. So I can't remember the last thing I said, but so this is where I'm at right now. So this is the front of the shirt. You can see the black on the edges. That's because it's the back wrapped around. But I tried it on and it does fit. It definitely needs some work. So I'm gonna start by folding over the raw edges to make like the hem for the neckline, the armpits, and the bottom. And then I will try it on again and decide what size darts I'm gonna add. But for my birthday, I got this cute little iron. Sorry, it's plugged in right now. It's a tiny little iron, and I'm so excited because I hate getting the big iron out just to iron such like a small thing because it feels like such like, it's annoying. Anyway, so I used this iron making the scrunchie and the coaster, and it was so great. I have not read the instructions yet, so I don't really know how to use the steam feature. But it irons great, and it's tiny, and it came with a cute little case. Anyway, so I'm gonna work on this. Okay, so I pinned the neckline. It's a mess, so I'm not sure how it's gonna be once I sew it. This lining material is a bitch to work with, so that's terrible. But in other news, I use an entire spool of black thread. Spools of thread have a lot of thread on them, so like this is a new one. And like, I guess it doesn't look like a lot, but like, I don't know. It's a lot of thread, and I don't remember if I've used up a whole spool of black thread before or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's significant if you sew, you know. Thread can sometimes last forever, but this is black thread, so I used a lot. Start my new spool of black thread. I'm very glad I remembered to buy a new one yesterday when we went to Michael's to buy some stuff for our costumes because GalaxyCon is 1 week from today. So yeah, it's soon. And this is where we're at with our costumes. Well, my boyfriend bought his whole thing. He's just making his like weapon, and I'm doing all this. I don't know when I'm gonna finish this, guys. It's really stressing me out. Okay, so I sewed the armpit. So there's the top of it. They're roughly the same size now. Honestly, I don't think it's really that bad how I fixed it. It's like right here. It kind of folds in a little bit, but I think when I'm wearing it, you won't really be able to tell. This, and then I'll try it on and figure out the darts, and hopefully then the shirt's done and I can work on the jacket. It is 11:40 right now, and I'm gonna stop in about an hour because I have to do something with this rat's nest because we're going to my boyfriend's family's house for dinner to celebrate my birthday, his sister's birthday, and then the niece's birthday. So I want to make sure I have time to wash this and do my whole curly hair routine before leaving. Okay, it's weird because the table's in the way, but here's the shirt. It fits. It's a shirt. You know, it looks like a shirt. The back of it is black. So you can see that like this sticks out right here. And so what you do is you fold fabric in and you do a little stitch, and basically it'll like close it up like this, and then it would fit better. So that's the next step. And then the shirt will be done. Won't be pretty, but it'll be done. So yeah, that's where we're at. The straps are like so narrow now. I just gotta figure out how much to take in. I've only ever done darts on the dress I made for my Halloween costume, and it was part of a pattern, so like it told me how to do them. So, I mean, I know how to, like, I know how physically how to do it, how much to do. That's the problem, and like the angle. But yeah, I guess I just need to do it because it's now noon. Okay, so I did a dart on one side. So you can see how this side is still gapping out weird, but then this side fits better. This is the dart that I added to just make it fit a little bit better. It just pinches the fabric in. So that's a dart. Okay, I'm stopping there for the shirt. I added the second dart and it looks a lot better with two darts. I think the shirt looks better when I don't feel like putting it on again, but like it's baggy like this, and it looks better when I like do this. It makes the neckline, the straps, and just everything fit better, and then it looks better because it looks more, I don't know, than baggy, you know? But I can't take the shirt in. Then I will, you know, get to the problem I was having before where I couldn't get it on because it was too tight. So since I'm wearing a jacket over it, I think I might just like gather it and like pin it or something under the jacket to make it fit right in the front, but we'll see. I'm gonna leave that alone for now and start on the shirt. Let me put the sewing machine back together. So last weekend after I got tired of sewing, I started taking apart the shirt that I bought to get the shape. So I have, like, here's one of the sleeves. I did not finish with the cuff because I don't really, whatever the like green cuff looks like, I'm putting Sherpa over it, so I really don't care. So I'm just gonna snip this to flatten it out. And then I also took apart the collar. So this is the collar, and then this is the part of the collar that connects it to the shirt. So I took apart both pieces. There's this is the part that goes like here with like the button, and then this part would go above it, like fold down. This piece is like this and folded up. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. That seems like it doesn't have to be a well-made garment. I'm wearing it as a costume. There's the shape of the armpit, and here are the like panels. It is 12:25 now. I think I'm gonna start cutting the pieces out. In case you're wondering, a book update. I finished Mockingjay Wednesday. So the new Hunger Games book came out Tuesday on my birthday. And I had finished Mockingjay the next day, which on my birthday I hung out with my mom, so I actually didn't read much because I hung out with her. I read 10 pages. Those 10 pages were wild enough though for like the name dropping. Yeah, so I didn't get much reading done. Since then, I'm still not done. I've still only read like, I think I have 100 pages left. And then I haven't started a new audiobook yet because I just haven't. Life has been weird. So anyway, I'm gonna start cutting out fabric. I also don't think I have a color that matches this. I keep all my thread in a Finding Dory lunchbox. Anyway, yeah, the only, this is the shade of green I have, which I will use right now. Hello, it is Tuesday, March 25th. So GalaxyCon is this Saturday. I'm not wearing my glasses because I'm wearing contacts to like prepare my eyes for wearing contacts with my costume. Also, if you hear background noise, it's because my boyfriend's working on his sword. So he's using a tool in his room, which is across the hall, and these walls are paper thin. Anyway, so I don't know what the last clip was because my SD card got full while I was filming last, so I don't know where it stopped. But I have all the pieces cut out for my jacket. I don't really feel like sewing, but like I said, it's Tuesday, GalaxyCon Saturday. It is 7:45 p.m. So it's like, that's like late for me. Like I'm ready to like wind down. But I'm gonna at least try to put this together. I did not sew any last time, so I was able to get the red that matches, so I have that ready to go. I don't know. I don't really have time to work on it because I don't know. GalaxyCon Saturday, so I can't work on it Saturday. Friday night, all the friends that are coming to town, so we're all hanging out Friday night because we don't get to see each other very often. And then Thursday night, I'm going to dinner with a friend because she's pregnant and her due date is soon, and I want to make sure I go out to dinner with her before she gets too busy with a baby. So I really just have tonight and tomorrow night to work on it. And this is what my jacket looks like. So there's that. Okay. I also don't feel like going to get my AirPods, so I don't know what I'm going to listen to, but I don't know. I'm just going to start sewing things together and, I don't know, at least work on it for like an hour. Lips, teeth, and tongue. Well, I've already disparted whatever from following my pattern because it just wasn't working. So this has some raw edges on it, but it's fine because I'm covering the collar anyway with Sherpa, so it doesn't really matter how it looks on here because you won't even see it. And I did decide to start with the collar. It made the most sense to me, which is hilarious because it doesn't make sense to me and I messed it up, or I couldn't follow it. So anyway, that's the update. I'm a mess, but it kind of looks like a collar. Oh wow, maybe I shouldn't hold it up to the light because then I can see through it. Okay, well that's a mess. We're calling that the collar. I'm not showing it any closer than this because it looks bad, but it looks like a collar, I think, you know, like you put that on and fold it over, whatever. I think the panels would go together before the sleeves because you have to sew it to it. Yeah, it has to go in that order because you have to sew the sleeve to the panels. So if this attached, why are the shoulders two different sizes? And then I think I'm doing this right, because then I would sew that and then flip this. Oh, shoulders? So then that goes down, and then that gets sewed together. You know, I almost sewed the sleeve hole, and that would mean that I couldn't attach a sleeve, so I'm glad I didn't do that. So I think I was supposed to sew the shoulders and not the sides, but I kind of already did that, so I'm wondering if I can figure it out. from here. I should have looked it up before I got started, but I just figured I was right. I have never been right when sewing, so I don't know why I thought I was right. I really shouldn't have. You know, I can see how I messed up. I wonder if I could get away with pulling some of the stitches out, but not all of the stitches. Guys, I am literally genuinely shocked that I actually pulled this off. Like, I know I'm not done, but like, oh my gosh. Like, it's like what? What? Okay. I haven't done the cuffs yet because I need to figure out. I was worried if I sewed them shut, I couldn't get my hand through it. So I left them open, which, you know, that's how cuffs normally are. They have the button so you can, like, you know, if you need the extra room. Like, that's how cuffs are. So I left the cuffs open because I need to figure out how to do them later because I'm adding Sherpa to the cuffs anyway. So I gotta figure out how to make them work. I don't know why I'm spending time buttoning this back up. Anyway, that's literally insane. Okay, kind of nailed it. So next steps. I have to finish this edge, attach the collar, and finish this edge, the bottom edge. That's what I have to do. And then figure out the Sherpa. Oh my god, I'm literally in disbelief that this looks like anything at all. It's obviously not a jacket because it's literally like one layer thin. I wanted to do double layered fabric to make it thicker. That didn't happen. Oh my gosh, this is literally insane. Okay. So it is 9:13 p.m. Since I'm on a roll, I think I am going to try to attach the collar, see how that goes. And then that's probably where I'm going to stop tonight because I don't want to push my luck for doing well. And also I work tomorrow and I had to work an extra hour today already. So I need some sleep. But I'm literally like who needs drugs when you can just get high from like being accomplished? Like, you know, guys, maybe the key to sewing is just listening to Billie Eilish, okay? Okay, quick angel. Oh, why can't I talk? Quick angle change. This little flappy is gonna be folded over because that's the edge. But like, look, it's a collar. What the hell, guys? We're not talking about how it looks in the back. I left these not so down for now because that's how the original shirt was. But I don't know. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do the Sherpa. So right now I'm copying it exactly. It's like, oh my gosh, look at this. It's like a real thing. Wow. Dare I push my luck? I don't know. It's 9:23. I really should start like winding down for bed because I know I'm gonna regret it tomorrow if I don't. But like, I'm on such a roll. I think I'm gonna do the edge. Okay, so this is where we're at. I did, sorry, the lighting is bad. I did the stitching right here to do away with the raw edge. So this is what it's looking like. I'm trying to figure out how to do the collar because the collar is like such a thick Sherpa. Like, I might like attach this up here and then open it like this and then attach it like going down here because it's pretty long, and then maybe like tack this open so it stays open with the Sherpa on it. So that might be how I'm gonna do it. I honestly didn't even need this collar on it, I think. In fact, I might have to take it off? Question mark? I don't know about that. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, all that's left is figuring out the cuffs.
And then I have to fix the raw edge on the bottom. I think it's kind of a different length. Yeah, it's really noticeable on this side over here that this panel is a lot longer than this panel. But it's fine because like I made it does need to go like below my butt, but I did make it longer than it needs to be so I can even that out and make it even all the way around. It's almost exact on this side. That's a lie, it's really not. Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually really proud what I got done tonight. I really thought I was gonna give up, but I didn't. So yay me. Yeah, I made such great progress tonight. I just really don't know what to do about the collar. I don't know, the collar's not getting done tonight, so I don't need to keep worrying about it, I guess. That's where I'm leaving off tonight. I think I made such great progress tonight. I'm so proud of myself. Hair flip. Hello, it is now the next day, so it is now March 26th, Wednesday, before GalaxyCon Saturday, and it is 8:23 p.m. because I'm getting a late start. I've been thinking about sewing literally all day and all night last night too. Every time I woke up, I just thought about sewing. It was, I don't know, that's the life I live now. So I think I'm gonna start with evening out the bottom of it because I think that'll be the easiest thing. And then I'll go from there. I don't think I have enough thread to get through this whole edge, but...
You're gonna start it anyways?
Yeah. Oh wow.
The bold move.
I hate wasting thread.
Well.
Okay, so I sewed along the bottom edge all the way around. Hopefully it looks good and even. Who's to say? But that's what it's gonna be. So next I'm gonna work on the cuffs because I think I know what I'm doing with them. I need to figure out how long they need to be. And then I'm gonna fix the raw edges. I'm gonna just make a little, like fold them in. And then I'm going to attach a hook and eye hook to it as like the button to like close the cuff when I'm wearing it. Then I will figure out about the Sherpa, but those are the first steps. Okay, so I did the cuffs and I just didn't film it, I don't think at all. So I folded over the edge for where it was split and then I folded over the raw edge like that. So now it is a pretty normal cuff, I think. I also literally spent 30 minutes looking for this. Like, it's so little. I couldn't remember where I put it, but I found it. The only time I've sewn with these was my Halloween costume, and I haven't done it since then. So I actually don't know if I have enough pieces left. Well, I have enough hooks left, but the eyes I was using before were like, it's like a horseshoe shape, and I only have one of those left, but I have these little picture like wire glasses. That's what they look like. It's like two circles with a thing in between. I don't know how to use that kind. Do you just sew it and then the hook goes around it? I guess that's what I'm doing. This was part that I did not film while making my Halloween costume because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, these things are so freaking tiny. Okay. Okay, I'm close to the camera. I did the cuffs. I should have attached these before I hit record. They're closed by my little hooks inside, which you can kind of see they're black because the costume I did last time was black. So, but yeah, the fact that you can't see them is a good sign. Now the sleeves are done, that much at least. And so now I'm gonna figure out how to attach the cuffs to these now that they are closed. Okay, so I have 2 yards of Sherpa for the cuffs and collar because we went to Joann's for their like close of business sale. So sad. And they had a 2-yard cut minimum. I may have already said this in this video. I don't know. It's been a few weeks. So I got 2 yards, but you know, I'm just gonna make cat beds out of it once I'm done with it because it's literally so soft and I know my cats are gonna love it. Also, time update, it's 10:35. I would say like a 2-inch cuff I don't feel like getting out my white thread, so I'm using my white bobbin thread. It's like the same thing, basically. It is the same thread. It's just coming off the bobbin instead.
Carl will take you home.
So, this is how it's going to be. The day is not even over, and you've already...
Forever terrible angle. I think I did pretty good though. So that's like the little area where it's clipped into place. But like I think like from afar, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I'm stopping at the one cuff tonight because it is 11:05. So my plan is to go to bed and then I'm gonna wake up early in the morning and hopefully do the other cuff is my plan. Yeah, so good night. Hello. I know how I look. I actually have not looked in the mirror yet this morning. Anyway, it is Saturday, the day of GalaxyCon. It is 8:47. Yeah, so I have about an hour to finish my costume and then I have to start getting ready. Okay, so I've been working on it. I worked on it freaking, I don't remember the last time I filmed, but I worked on it Thursday morning before work, Friday morning before work. So this is where she's at. I have her on my mannequin. So the cuffs are finished and the collar is attached. But I need to lint roll her and iron her, which I have to make time to do that too. Anyway, the collar is attached, but I had attached it to the collar I had made. And so that collar is sticking out. So I'm gonna trim that, fix the raw edges, and then I think I might put like tack a couple pieces down to try to make it like lay flat, but otherwise it's done. And then I'm gonna make the bag and I am not making the belt. And then I gotta figure out the wig, but at this point I've gotta figure it out while I'm wearing it. I have it on a little head right now. That's why it looks like that. But anyway, scissors, and then I'm gonna watch Gossip Girl, which may be distracting, but I just kind of need it, you know?
I don't care how much Ahmed wants to give him, the guy can't sing.
Okay, it's done. I did not fix the raw edges. I decided it doesn't really matter because it's for a few hours. And then I tacked the collar on so it should stay in place while I'm wearing it. So she is done. Other than the ironing and stuff. It is 9:02. I'm gonna send my friends a little sneak peek because they haven't seen it yet. Forever just laying my needle down. I try to stick it back in there and then I just forget. Okay, it's 9:23. Okay, so the X-Acto knife, I swear it's a knife, it looks like a pen, is just not cutting it well. So I'm gonna try regular scissors, but I don't think that's gonna work either. The X-Acto knife is like dragging the transfer thing off the backing. So we're at a gas station right now, getting gas. Camera shut off the last thing I was doing, which was the bag. So I will be showing everything off later, but we are ready to go. My wig looks horrendous because I didn't have enough time to work on it, but this is just how we're doing it. And then I hand sewed pink fabric onto my head while I was wearing this for the hair thing. But I have my shirt, I have the jacket I made next to me, and we're running late. I don't know if I said that. It is 11:51 and we were supposed to meet at our friend's house at 11:30. But we're on our way there.
and then we'll head to the convention. Okay, so we're on the way. You guys want the camera?
Hello, family. So it's Taylor or Rob Lucci here. Let me get the top hat on, give you a full idea of the fit. We're on our way to GalaxyCon 2025 in Richmond. We've got the sword in the car. I've got a pigeon and a top hat.
Never caught
Oh, where'd the top hat go? Hold on, Kira, take over real quick.
It's a family-friendly channel.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, my name is Kira, and I am cosplaying as Perona. We're very excited. We all
energy's
ate so hard with our costumes this year. I fear we get better and better every year. We might even enter the costume contest. We will check back in later and let you know if we do that. Taylor, you ready with that top hat?
I'm ready with it. Well, kind of, but I can take the camera back.
All right.
So ultimately, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
I fear we're not meant to vlog.
Yeah, no, this is why Kira and I don't have our channels. So the main goal of the day, I think for me, okay, one goal is I can't buy anything. I can't buy anything. I'm not allowed.
My goal is to buy things.
I don't have the money for that. I bought a lot last year. I can just keep that shit.
Yeah.
Another goal of mine is not to wander off. If it happens, it happens. But
Probably will.
it's just, if I get in big people, I'm like, I don't want to stay. You know, big people hates to see me win.
What big people doesn't want you to know.
Yeah, for real. But honestly, okay, actually, you know what? Everybody else give their goals for the day. Yeah, my goal is to not wander off and not spend more than $20.
All right, my goal is to actually spend a lot of money. I'm gonna buy gifts for some of my coworkers and something for my sister who styled my wig for free. So I'm gonna get them a little something. And I also want to get lots of pictures with people, preferably people from, preferably strangers, and preferably more One Piece cosplays. And if I can see someone from Attack on Titan,
Oh, that would be cool.
Solo Leveling, ReZero,
Wait, you're right. Okay, let's give our...
Full Metal Alchemist, any of those, I'm getting a picture with them.
What's your #1 cosplay you want to see today?
I want to see a Hanji from Attack on Titan.
Okay. I want to see... I do want to see a Soul Eater cosplay so bad. I want to see Soul from Soul Eater, or what's the sword? What's that one sword that they pull from the stone, y'all? Excalibur. I want to see Excalibur too. All right, Ivy, what are the goals for the day? And what's the cosplay you want to see the most?
My goal is to not faint.
That is a good goal.
That's fair.
To not get like overwhelmed.
Attainable.
I want to get my mom something because she's dog sitting Bailey for the weekend. And yeah, I don't know, last year I was so overstimulated I didn't do much shopping, so I want to do a little bit more this year, but not too much.
A reasonable amount.
Yeah.
A reasonable amount of shopping.
And I don't know what cosplay I want to see. It'd be fun to see some One Piece.
Some characters you actually recognize.
Yeah, I get Casey. What's your goal?
My main goal is to fool as many people as possible. Yeah, my main goal is to just like trick as many people as possible into thinking that I know anything about One Piece, and I don't.
Oh, I thought of another goal.
My main,
Okay.
I don't want to get any spoilers.
the cosplay I want to see.
There's no way I'm not going to. I'd throw that at the window. You know?
George Washington.
George Washington cosplay?
And I want to see a founding father today.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. That's a good one.
I feel like that's possible.
I feel like it's in the cards.
Yeah, we're in Virginia. You know, Virginians, they love.
We're known for our history.
Yeah, they love that kind of stuff.
There's the city. Driving into it. That truck's in the way. It was looking pretty before. Okay, anything else?
Honestly, yeah, keep that camera. I just really like talking. This is actually, let's get a sword check.
Sword check.
Sword check.
You know it's passing that sword check. Looking beautiful.
Sword check in the girl car.
Sword check in the girl car.
Let's get an eyebrow check.
Eyebrow
Pigeon check. Hattery, how you feeling? I need my top hat. Okay.
All right. I am so freaking excited. Last year, I feel like my cosplay was kind of mid. It was very cute. I thought it was mid because no, I just didn't have the funds, everybody. Now I have a full-time job.
See, that's how I felt about mine. I was like, man, mine was mid last year. This year, I feel like I was stressing out more about this, but
No, it all pulled together in the end, and that's the beauty of it, I think.
Okay.
Anyways, that's all from me.
A top hat now.
Pigeon!
Top hat, buddies.
Top hat, pigeon. Ignore that.
Okay, we're at the convention. We're all split up, so we're waiting for our group.
Hercules is right in front of me currently, and so is Meg. It's so cool. We just got pictures with a bunch of other One Piece villains and other characters, and we had some guy on Instagram professionally take our picture. That was crazy. Other than that, vibes are high. I've cried almost 3 times, I think.
It took us almost an hour to get inside. The line is crazy.
No, it was wild. But we made it. We made it. We're here. Again, vibes are high. The world's our oyster.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be a photo.
Everyone's stopping us for pictures. We haven't done anything yet.
We have yet to stop at a booth.
Bags over
Not a
there.
single one.
They got some nice bags over there. I'm like, pick me up.
I'm gonna throw it away.
On the floor again. Spent too much money. And my feet hurt. Well, I'm currently sitting alone because we're like, all of our stuff is laid out because we're ready to go. But everyone's taking a group picture that I can't be in because I'm watching our stuff. Yeah, I bought a lot of stuff and I'm tired. And I'm tired of this wig. It keeps getting in my face. And I know it doesn't even look very good. And then I did a low ponytail because it's just a cheap wig. I just couldn't do a high one without the wig cap being seen. And so like in pictures I just look like this. Like you don't even see the hair. But anyway, yeah, we're heading out soon. It is 5:30. I don't remember what time we got here, but it took us an hour to get inside. So there's that. I'm very tired and I really want to lay down. Do you want to update the vlog?
Update. I did not see George Washington, but I did buy this lightsaber, and it was a lot of money. So
I got it on video. Oh, it's red too?
it's every color. That guy has one too.
Okay, where are we walking?
Oh, 5th Street this way. I think it's this way on 5th Street. Let me double check.
Hey, okay, so we just got done with the con. Sorry, I'm trying to get my jacket back on. It's a bit windy, yeah. So yeah, just got done. It was a success for sure. I had a great time and I didn't spend any money.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, it's coming.
So I spent a lot of money.
I spent money on little things.
I also did not see the cosplay that I came to see, but I did see a lot of other Soul Eater cosplays. I immediately saw Soul, so that was cool because that was what I wanted. But no Excalibur. But I did see
No George Washington.
that frog girl, not Froakie, that's the Pokemon. And Blair, Soul Eater.
Well. I saw
You talking
the
about My
frog girl
Hero?
from My Hero.
I didn't see her.
Yeah.
There was a little kid behind me in line to check in. That was the frog character from My Hero.
Really?
Aw, that's so cute.
As long as it's not that guy with the balls on his head. I hate that guy.
Yeah, Minetta.
Yeah.
God. hate that.
How you feeling?
I hate that guy.
I hate him so much.
If I saw a man dressed like that in real life, I'd just know something's up with him.
I'd kick his kneecaps out.
Yeah. I stand by
I don't
it.
even know what you guys are talking about. I don't
Guy with
really.
purple balls on his head, and he's
Yeah.
a freak.
And I hate purple balls.
Y'all know I hate purple balls.
Oh shit.
Terrible.
So we got cobblestone. It's making it real hard to walk on, Ivy.
It hurts so
Ivy, you're killing it though. I don't know how you just did that in heels. That was wild.
It's fine, I'm just in pain.
I'm in no heels and I could not figure it out. But ultimately, I had a good day. I'd rate today a 10 out of 10 for me. Kira?
I'd say a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Casey?
I said like a 9 out of 10. Yeah,
Ivy?
9 feels about right.
8 out of 10.
8 out
because
of
I feel
10.
bad.
That's a pretty good day. That's a good con.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna keep the good vibes going. Back at
Take a little
Caduceus.
rest before the party.
Oh.
Well, I mean, like, we just sit down for a little bit
Oh.
before.
Right.
Well, don't walk. There's
Oh.
a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, car check.
Car check.
Car check. Car check.
And I did see
Wait,
my
cut that part
sister.
Oh, you did? I
Yeah,
didn't see Sky
did.
once.
Yeah, I saw them with. Oh! Branch check. I saw Sky with their girlfriend, and I got to meet her
Make
for the
a
first time.
left
It was
into
very
here.
Oh,
cool.
that's sick.
Park somewhere in here.
Oh,
I think it's against that front.
Sky's
edge.
the one that convinced me to get this cool bag.
it is really cool.
I'm quite happy.
The bag that Tam got, I thought about buying it so
I know.
quick.
The one with the 1,000 suns.
Yes. She got
It
the
was
law
like
one.
$75 though.
Mm-hmm.
That's an expensive bag.
Get that bread. No, that's bread.
Get that bag. Get that bag too.
You can get that. Well, I was gonna say get that bread, get that head, then leave. But
Oh, shit.
get that bag, get that hag, then leave.
Get that.
You know.
Got decapitated.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, I guess I can turn the video off. I've been yapping for a little bit. We're at the car now. So much fun. Love you.
So it's actually a few weeks after GalaxyCon and I'm just now getting around to sitting down and giving some final thoughts. I ended up not being very happy with how my cosplay turned out. I think procrastinating really really bit me in the ass this time. I think last year my costume came out okay even though I procrastinated, but this year it was definitely very weak because I procrastinated. I think the jacket came out the best it was going to come out. Like, I'm very happy with how that looked. However, I didn't like it on me. I don't know, I just don't think it looked good in pictures, and the shirt was it just didn't fit well, and I never figured out a good way of making it fit better. I was like tying it tight with like a hair thing and it just kept coming like undone, and you couldn't even really see the shirt in most of the pictures, so I guess that was fine. And then the pants that I thrifted, when I bought them, they fit me, and by the time GalaxyCon came around, they were extremely too big. I don't know if I was just like really bloated that day or what, but like you know those little like button pins things that you can put in jeans to like make them tighter by using a different button? I had to have it all the way past the first belt loop to like stretch it that far, and it just made them look gappy and weird. Like, I don't know, I was just very unhappy with how my cosplay turned out, and my wig looked very bad. I definitely wish I would have spent more time trying to make it look better than it did. Like, overall, like, I just didn't like how I looked, and I did get recognized. Like, people could tell who my character was, but I think it was because I was with other One Piece characters, so they would like be like, oh, Mihawk, oh, Perona. I don't know any of the characters but Mihawk. And then they look at me and be like, oh, like, and I think a big part of that was the duck. So yeah, I just wasn't very happy with how my costume came out. I think mine was like a lot better last year, but whatever. I also did not get to film very much at the convention. I was really not feeling well because of my chronic illnesses. Just walking around, being in the heat, it was just really hard on my body. And then those damn shoes, those shoes hurt so much. Those boots were so cute, and I'm very glad my friend let me borrow them because they were perfect for the costume, but like my feet were swollen and bruised for like a week after wearing those boots. And like by the end of the convention, I was hobbling. I was hobbling around that night because they hurt so much. It was fun, but it was also like a lot was going on.
So yeah, like I didn't film very much at the convention, but it took us an hour to get in the building because my boyfriend drove the girls' car. He dropped us off, so we'd only have to walk like a block, and then it took him like 30-40 minutes to find parking, and then he had to walk there. And then the boy car took them time to find parking, but they got in line. We could like see them, but they were like, you know, because the line was literally going like this. The line, I've never seen a line so long in my life. It took us an hour to get through the line into the door. And then we had to all meet up again. And then it took us another hour about to like actually get into the room with like the vendors and the like celebrity guests and stuff, because we were stopped for so many pictures, which is like really cool and really fun. Like it's a really fun experience to be wearing a costume that people want to take pictures with you for. At one point we had so many different One Piece groups with us. It was like, I don't even know how many people were in that picture, which is so cool and so fun. But like standing makes me feel like I'm going to faint. So I was not feeling well. But yeah, so we like walked around the convention. My boyfriend did get to meet the actor who did the live action of Mihawk, the character he was cosplaying as, and he got him to sign the sword he made, which was really cool. And that actor, so nice, so cool, just such a great guy. Like I was like just, we were just like watching him while we were waiting in line. So cool. Yeah, and then we met back up as a group, left. We do like a little after party at our friend's house, so that was fun. That's where we took a lot of our pictures. So I will show you all of our pictures so you can see everyone else's costumes. But yeah, so to summarize, I need to stop procrastinating my costumes because I regret it. One, it's a stressful experience, and two, this time it like really bit me in the ass. It did not look good. So I will not be doing that again. I say that every time I procrastinate. I will not be doing it again. I cannot do it again. I still like had fun. Like I always have fun with my friends. I love my friends so much. It's always great being around them, and it is fun going there as a group, like in costumes. It is very fun. People stopping you, like complimenting you on your costumes and like taking pictures with you. Like it is really fun. I just wish I felt better health-wise at the convention. But yeah, I just want to give some like final thoughts on what I thought about my cosplay and the convention itself. I'm sorry I did not film more of the convention. I wanted to. I was just trying not to faint the entire time. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. I do plan on doing more craft content on my channel because I do enjoy crafting, and I also enjoy laughing at myself when I make mistakes. I find myself entertaining in a bad way. Like I'm like, oh wow, that's so stupid, and I laugh at myself. But maybe you find me entertaining too. I don't know. I like to think I'm funny sometimes, but who's to say? So yeah, come back if you want to see more craft content. I do have a couple other videos on my channel with craft content. I also mainly do books, so if you like books, I like books. I have so many books. Yeah. Okay, bye.